It is Monday, February 9th, and you've tuned into the People's Patriot Project WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Right now, you're listening to WeP3 Radio, proudly produced in partnership with Reach Across America Radio. Together, we share a mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and teach the future generations the value of freedom. A freedom bought and paid for and secured by the brave men and women who have worn our community and national's uniform. Stay tuned for WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Currently playing on WeP3 Radio, Michael Allen, Slow Down.
When we were young, it was so easy to fight. It did not matter if we knew wrong from right. When we feel like we've got nothing.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Good evening, afternoon. Are you evening out there, Frank? I think you're evening.
There's still sun out.
A lot of sun.
Really?
That's
2
awesome.
days in a row, brother. Holy cow.
Hey, hi, Shannon.
Warm too.
Look at that. Are you back home, Shannon? Did your trip come back home from? That was an exciting trip, by the way.
Are you speaking from experience, Miss Eichmann?
I was following along with his
Yes.
media.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't have experience. I just sit right here in my house all day, every day. There's no trips. And you're back home? Is it warm? Did you come back home to warm, or is it still a little chill, Mr. Book? Thanks for being here, Shannon. Holy crap, holy. This is what we call the WeP3 Debrief, where we're going to talk about Shannon Book for the next hour and a few. What can we talk about, Shannon Book?
I know some favorite sayings of Shannon Book.
Oh,
I digress now.
But I digress. I love it. It's the best when Shannon says it, but we had a guest. We had a guest a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, does he know what he's saying right now? Well, anyway. Well, I'm sure everybody's talking. I forgot this because I've been home. Oh, it was frozen. Nice. 85. I would take that sooner than later. I'll take that. Very good. It's good to be back then. I forgot that a lot of people take this day off. Being a teacher, it's not really standard procedure to take off the day after the Super Bowl.
Well, the game ended early.
You know who does that? Those people.
And are we
guys that got to turn the channel with a channel changer?
Mm-hmm.
We tune in the radio.
Those kind of
anybody had those anymore.
You should have kept your grandpa's because now it probably would be worth.
That's everybody used to ask me. They get surprised when I tell them there was no remote controls when I was growing up. And I tell them I was the remote control.
Yeah, right here.
Frank, you weren't that special. I was a remote control too.
Yeah, but you never had a TV that wasn't color.
Yes, I did, actually.
Well, it must have been an old one that was left over because you were in a color TV age.
It was a plastic black and white TV that I could get 3 channels on in my bedroom with rabbit ears.
But you had color in the house. Our first TV I can remember was one of those great big cabinet TVs.
Yeah,
and it took 2 guys to carry it downstairs, and it never moved. and it didn't have any external antenna, and we had rabbit ears with the aluminum foil on the end. And it was black and white.
I don't know if I remember black and white, but I do like when kids, have their phones and they have access to the entire world through their phones. I like to tell them that I was there for the very first episode of MTV. And then they're like, what's MTV? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying to you, fools. What's
What was the first video? Here's a good question.
What was the first? Oh, gosh.
You got it.
I don't. Who are the hosts?
Video killed the radio.
Yes. Dang it. And I was just thinking that in my head.
Very first video.
Yep.
And was Downtown Julie Brown?
Who, what?
Colin Ray.
Oh, Colin. Oh.
Yep.
Alan Hunter. I don't even know who Alan Hunter is. 1981. She wasn't even in high school yet. That's kind of funny. Whew. Martha Quinn. There we go. I remember Martha Quinn.
I was in my junior year at the academy. And I was 2 years older than the rest of the people in my class because I was enlisted first.
Hey, Richard Fleek, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Are things going good? It's going good. And then, wait, Shannon knows black and white? I might have blanked it out. But I found a TV station just because we got a gigantic TV and it has too many channels. I don't even understand how to work it. But I found on the regular channels that the cartoons that I watched as a kiddo, I can play on these channels now. And so whenever my grandkids are over, I'm like, you're going to watch this cartoon. You're going to like it. And I think they do. That's the funny thing. I think they do like it. That's good to hear, Mr. Fleek. I'm so glad you stopped by. So you guys we have so much to share with you, but last night we had a show that was we had a couple guests, but they canceled early. One I knew I was at the Mercy. He'll be here hopefully near the end of March, but he's a filmer, and so he got called off to do a film over the weekend. And he knew that right away, and I didn't find anyone. I mean, there was a game of some sort going on last night. And then I don't even remember who our other guest was that I think is rescheduled as well. So that was a night of the three of us. I think we were smart. We were talking really smart last night about a lot of things.
So smart.
Yes, Bonanza. Shannon, my favorite time Saturdays was WWE with my dad with a frozen pizza and cereal. That was our late afternoon dinner. Cereal.
That would have been WWF. Come on, be real, Eichmann.
well,
that would have been WWF.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever watched Bonanza.
The WFC.
Gunsmoke.
One of my teachers has the ringtone of Gilligan's Island as his ringtone, and that went off today. And it sounds kind of funny, but none of our kids I'm like, hey, you guys know what show that came from? And
PBR
as a third grader, right? PBR as a third grader. And you probably had one of those those fake cigarettes rolled up in your sleeve, your white t-shirt sleeve. And you have it hang out with what was the Braille cream. And you knew all the lyrics to Grease.
Oh,
my dad's mini-me. Forgot the beer bottle.
And every single night, Sunday nights, The Most Wonderful World of Disney, and then was American
Mutual World of Omaha.
Omaha, yes.
Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom.
Grease is the word.
Never missed one of those. In fact, I still go and watch that show sometimes.
Grease?
No. The Wild Kingdom is still on.
Wild Kingdom.
Peterson, share something. Can you do a little white lightning for us?
Do you ever notice, and this is because John Travolta did a Christmas Santa Claus version of Grease Lightning, but he won't say chicks will cream when it comes up. I wonder why.
No, chicks will scream. Come on.
Chicks will cream. I just used the crying Indian conversation the other day, Shannon. And I can't because we can't really talk about it in this space, but some of the things that are going on in the world here, and you have to make fun of some other people sometimes, and that's just like, hey, here's the scene.
You guys think about that.
Yeah.
Back in the day, when kids had consequences and parents had rules, and you had to follow them, and then there was some littering. Look at our world today. Can you imagine
Yikes.
that? Indian would be, that crying Indian would be so upset.
Yeah, if I hear one more guy tell me I'm doing microaggressions, I'm gonna pop him in the nose. There's an aggression.
There's that's a
micro my backside.
Is that micro right there? That might have been a little.
All this stuff is
don't
hey, who can tell me what a slee stack was? There.
Yes, the slee stack. From the land of the lost. I don't. Shannon Book, that's why I don't sing. You just heard it. And wait, what was the Sigmund and the Sea Monster? Remember Sigmund and the Sea Monster?
Oh,
HR
that's
Puffin'
super puffin
Yeah.
stuff. Oh my gosh.
This way.
I was too old to watch that.
No, I got that.
You probably had it up on the big screen on your hard tube council TV and your Pentagon job.
Yes. I've watched reruns.
Okay. Yes.
Little House on the Prairie.
All the time. I still watch The House on the Prairie. What are you talking about?
Mary was kind of hot. Mary was hot.
I always wanted to be Mary. Yeah.
I used to run home to watch Dark Shadows.
Then she got blind, and then she wasn't so hot anymore.
Oh my gosh! Stop.
I do not.
I don't know that cartoon, Shannon. Now you're
Dungeons
getting
and
too young.
Dragons cartoon. I don't know about that
I
one.
don't know that one.
My favorites were like when all the Hanna-Barbera characters would get together and do like the Olympics, and you saw the ones you never ever would see.
With Dick Dastardly.
This one might have been from my sister's
Mary.
time. But what about the Bugaloos? The Bugaloos are in the air in every way.
The Wiggles?
No, the Bugaloos flying high.
But come on, who did not tune in and watch Happy Days like every Monday night? I mean,
Oh yeah.
little Happy Days, Sunday, Monday, Happy Days.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Kimba, yes, but I also loved Elsa. Oh my gosh, who did not
I
want
remember watching the last episode of MASH in the
That
day
was
room.
like in 1986.
No. It was
Yes.
81 or 82.
1983.
Yeah. It was right before I graduated.
Yeah.
We all sat
February
around in the
1983.
day room watching the ending.
I just watched
Yeah.
it a couple years ago, actually. Oh, again. Al. Yeah, Al. Oh my gosh, that was fun. That was
I
fun.
like Pinky Tuscadero or whatever her name was when she would come on.
Pinky
Pinky
Tuscadero.
came on. Or Leather. Wasn't there one named Leather?
No, Pinky.
Well, was Pinky the one that wore the leather? Like the suede leather?
Yeah.
Her name was Pinky.
She was the bad girl.
Not like bad.
Three.
naughty or-
Oh my God. Now I feel
Jeremy
old.
Daniels. He's here. He was 3
Here's
in
a name.
1983.
Jeremy,
a
I got combat boots that are older than you, brother.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The ones you used to have to polish.
The Bane, no one has to endure anymore. The polish the boots. They must still have to polish shoes though, right?
I'm not so sure.
I mean, let's be honest, they all moved to patent leather, so it didn't really.
Yeah. When I came into the Army, they had fatigues with white T-shirts.
I was the Woodland first. I mean, yeah, Woodland with the brown tee. We had brown T-shirts, but there were still in our unit. There were still a few steel pots floating around.
Mhm.
Not everyone had Kevlars.
Well, my recruiter picked me up in a lime green K car that had U.S. government written on the side. No air conditioning, no heater, no radio.
Okay, I have two. I have a name. Guess this show.
All right.
Vinny Barbarino.
Now,
Yeah,
we
sweat
got
hogs.
slow down there, big shooter. Do we let our guests have a chance to answer some of them first, or we just
Yeah.
What a guess.
rattle them off?
Vinny Barbarino. Shannon was 10 or 9. Greens.
You're talking about uniforms.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
You need to
dun,
hear that.
dun.
Here's another one. Horse Shack.
That's Welcome Back Kotter.
Yeah, with Vinny Barbarino. That was
Yeah.
John. What's his name as well?
Yeah.
John Travolta. That was one of my favorites.
I bet.
And then came that Saved by the Bell that tried to be kind of like that, but it focused on the kids. Oh, and then here you go.
Taxi was good.
Yeah. Oh, that was your character.
Taxi was a little bit like too older for me. That was like old people watch that stuff.
Dragnet.
Oh, you're getting out of our. You're too far. Too far. Oh, let's go! He finally shows up, kind of on time-ish.
Look at that! 2 days in a row. Who is this guy?
Did he show up last night? Was that last night?
You can't remember?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't remember. My days kind of go in together. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. How about this? Do, 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 do.
That's Bowser.
Yeah.
That's Bowser. From Sha-na-na. Yes. Oh, that's a Grease reference a little bit, kind of.
Should we talk about? Well, I bet this guy, he is probably sad that he is not here. Yeah. Sorry, Justin. I don't know why your uncle can't remember. I remembered that you were here last night.
I remember. I was thinking it was our last debrief, but it was last night. All right.
Man, that's kind of funny for me to be around folks who got worse memory than I do.
Well, jeez.
All right.
We're doing an advertisement real quick.
Yep, we're going to close your faces out of here, and we're going to talk about Derek Iozio, the godfather of the People's Patriot Project, because, he barely can ever make it here because he's always in his peer mentoring groups and his coffee groups and his later in the day groups and whatever it is. But we like to share. If you have anything you want to talk about, need to talk about, or if you'd just like to join a group of people that just talk about good things, Colonel Michael Burrows also is part of the Cup of Joe group. Our very own Lauren Iozio is part of some of the peer groups as well. She's kind of excited. She's doing some peer mentoring training. And so, if you guys have anyone that just needs, I don't even care what it is. I like going to the meetings. So check that out. And then we have another group called Operation Texas Strong. Kinda down there by I suppose almost I don't know. Shannon, they're west of you out there in Weatherford. But they take RVs. You guys would be impressed. You should go check out their Facebook page. They have gotten some amazing donations, and people just bring their RVs. It doesn't matter what kind of shape they're in. I mean, if they're in too bad a shape, they can't keep them, but if they can be restored and given away to homeless veterans, that's what they do. But I gotta tell you, there's a whole bunch of them out there that they don't need any restoring. We were part of a co-op action that I think we got a note from a vet in Florida, on the west coast of Florida. And he wasn't homeless until one day he got a notice that said, hey, you're out in, it was like 4 days or something. They had sold the building that he lived in, and they had no time to get anybody out. And so he's like, it's not that I don't have money, but I just don't know where to go. I got a bunch of stuff. And so we, I don't remember where the RV, did it come from a little further north in Florida? We made all these connections.
It came from Pensacola.
Mm-hmm. Bobby Kretzinger and Ricky Foles and Jonathan Crochet and Peterson and I, and we actually got to video the turnover of this RV, and it was quite you can't, I don't know, some of you might be able to imagine. You can hardly imagine the excitement when you get a home, and this was a beautiful RV. Anyway, I'd live in Florida in that RV. That guy did well. He was very, very, very thankful. And so then I'm just going to mention these guys because we are going to be meeting with them in a couple days. I think we're going to see them tonight as well. With Business Growth Engine, with I have Stephen Rainwater on our ad here, but we also have Jonathan Wills now with Business Growth Engine. They came along, crossed our path. We hit a little snag with our last website, you guys. These people have started building apps. They have a whole CRM. They tied it to our website. I mean, I don't know what they can't do. And that is honest to goodness truth. I'm not going to lie. I met with Jonathan and I was like, can I come up with something that he might not be able to do? And I think his response to my most challenging one was, I'm going to need a couple days. Usually it's a few minutes to an hour, and they've got all this stuff done. You guys, anyone who's watching or listening, you will see and hear the results of this. It takes a little while to put it all together, but it is going to be freaking amazing. And then as long as I'm talking and rolling here, these two seem to be just listening to me because I'm a good teacher. We have got our radio station, which right now, Peterson updates whenever we get some new music or new musicians. Peterson puts that out there, but I think we might have someone in training hopefully soon. All you got to do, you guys, is you don't have to do this website or search, but just type in WeP3 Radio, WeP3 Radio. Type it in. This isn't our...
On a Google search, on a Safari search, on any kind of search, you just do WeP3, and it's actually the first thing that pops up, and that is our live 24/7 radio broadcast. It plays only veterans and first responders. Free for you.
Free for you, free for me, free for everybody. Yeah, good stuff. I don't know. You guys want to talk about anything that we didn't get finished last night?
Well, we talked about, because a lot of times we don't get to get into the nitty-gritty of politics because A, it goes against our bylaws. B, we have veterans and first responders on both sides of that. Gary Hine, good to see another Texas brother. Boom. But we don't get to have the conversation about politics. And I don't know that there's a place for politics in every piece of life, even though people are going to force it in there. Examples, that's big soup bowl thing we were talking about last night. Apparently we were on what is the soup bowl thing? Anyway, apparently there's everyone wants to talk about politics in that. And now we got these guys that went over to Milan as representatives of the United States, but yet they want to have some say. Yeah, ship them home. Ship them all home. If you aren't going to wear, and I I don't like the wearing of the USA flag. I don't like that. It actually does say it in kind of in the rules that you're not supposed to do that. But yeah, if you're not gonna represent the United States, don't represent the United States. Get out of there. Be done. Anyway, so politics. We squash it. We do us, which is to come here and share the mission of the People's Patriot Project, and also our Sunday night show, which we had last time. It was it was an us night. Andrea already said that. Shoot the poo. We like to have fun, a lot of fun. We do fun, but we played some of our musicians. We threw 3 of our musicians up last night. First one was our Dom Kurz, who wrote the intro for our podcast. Love Dom Kurz. I do want to say there is one activist, and I jokingly say this, one activist I can get behind.
Oh, it's not there.
It's not.
Are you talking about the little girl?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I made room for another video. Sorry.
Garbage. You know what?
I'm so sorry. You
Back
can
to zero activists.
With.
that you can.
With today's technology,
You can just bring that back up. You just bring that back up.
it only takes but a second to find the tingle. Because, I mean, I swear, I mean, shouldn't everyone, I want to believe everyone has seen this, but it's always funny when you find people that have not seen this little person who I hope becomes president of the United States one day.
Pay the wages to the pack, I'll tingle maker, into the fucking elections on nation, on the good, and the biscuit, with the biscuit fun. Behind all you hot.
Yeah. Oh. Scotty Frazier's a dude. He's got some stuff coming up. Oh, that's a new one, Gary. We're going to have to look up that one. I'm going to have to look that one up. The Cody Joe Hodges. Oh, my goodness. Look at you go. Well, we'll find them. We're going to find them. I'm writing them down. Boom.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Gary. Look at that. Hey, Gary, if you are looking for things to do, looks like you can help us book some people for our future shows. You want to be a booking agent? Hey, I'm creating job position descriptions right now, and so I could you can name it what you want to name it.
My uncle was a bookie.
A bookie?
That's what you just look for, isn't it?
Not really.
Booking agent, bookie. What's the difference?
There's a lot of difference.
Seems pretty much the same. I don't know.
Lots of difference.
That was back in Chicago where it was kind of semi-legal.
Is that a name, Mo Worries?
You're kind of a goober, Peterson. Yes, I will call you. I can do that. We'll make some lists and make some plans. I thought when you said cowboy to Peterson and then you said Cody, I was like, jeepers, you've been creeping Peterson. Is that where you went, Peterson? You were from Cody?
Cody, Wyoming.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm making a sheet for you right now. We'll make that description.
Yeah, nice. That's a nice job description. Veteran music consulting.
Add it to the list right now. Veteran music consultant.
Wonder if they got any space for a toothless saxophone player.
Gary, get this Frank DeMith toothless saxophone player lined up for us, will you?
And these ain't my real teeth here. They're store-bought.
Oh, hey, Brian. Been a minute. Been a minute.
Gary, you been holding these musicians out for us for all this time?
Oh, okay. So you talked about Dom Coors, and then I might have been not listening. Uh-oh. Gary plays sax too. I
got several horns for sale. They're just collecting dust right now. I look at them and remember when I used to be able to bite down on the mouthpiece.
Oh man, you've been busy. So we should probably catch up with you, Gary. It has really been some time. Goodness gracious. I gotta say, sorry, Frank and Mark, nothing personal. This has been one of our more fun Mondays in a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Join the group, Gary. I even have students make comments about like, yeah, well, teachers don't make any money. We can't figure out why you're here. I'm like, oh my gosh. How do kids know this stuff? You shouldn't know if I make money. And what does it matter, you little punk? Is that funny? Been covered up. Well, I hope all is well, Mr. Gibson. 3 years. 3 years. Gary, gosh, I think we met you like 4 or 5 years ago. Where did we see Gary? Gary
at the Texas event,
not in Round Rock.
Nope, it was oh my gosh, they just disbanded.
OP Veteran.
Yes, they just disbanded.
OP Vet. Oh gosh, shoot. Sorry, Gary. That might have been 5 or 6. Yeah. Not even 5 or 6 years ago. I think I stood on a fire ant hill.
Yeah, you
that
did.
Lives very vividly in my first experience with that. That was exciting.
Oh, we used to have a picture with Shannon Book from that event up on here. Now that's not here any longer.
What?
Yeah.
Well, they only let us have so many.
I know.
It's kind of frustrating. Kind of. So we talked. Did we talk about Billy Ray Wheatley?
We were trying to.
I know, and I can't remember the end of. I can't remember. I remember the last word.
Yeah.
Of the song, but I can't remember the song.
Naughty.
Hang on, Billy Ray Wheatley.
Oh yeah.
There it is. It all turns to
poo.
Sounds like one of my experiences.
That was a good song, haven't it? And then you guys replayed the Resilient. I was Googling just questions because AI is so ever lovingly helpful. I was Googling questions like who are some popular veteran artists right now, and the Resilient came up along with a lot of our others, but I was very, very excited about that. Yes, I remember your flag shirt. I do remember. And did you have flag shoes too?
Yes, him and I don't remember the young man that was with him. I remember.
They got a Marine who makes those flag shoes now. He's making big bucks.
Really?
Yeah, he was on Fox a couple times. Yeah.
How the Marines get in there like that?
Well, he's doing real well. Good guy.
All right. Cody Joe Hodges, invitation's been put out.
There you go. All right. There you go. Thank you, Gary. Gary says hi to Brian. It's been a while, dogs. It's been a while. Oh. We do have our little board meeting tonight. We'd like Frank to come to those to keep the order and the peace, but Frank is an hour ahead of us, so it gets late because we don't even start till 8. So that can't happen. Can't happen. Frank, message me what horns you have. Let's get some dollars and maybe me a horn. There we go. Ooh. There you go. Actually, Frank, I just thought of that. We have these, so here's a little side note. Our experience with some of our guests, we've had guitars for vets, different chapters, and we've had the head guy. We've been in meetings with the head guy. I think he came on the show once. The former head guy split off from them and is doing more than just guitars. He wanted to bring in all kinds of options of musical instruments, not just guitars. So we have a lot of contacts with that. A lot of sometimes they want them. A lot of times they just want them donated. So if you're not, like my sister actually played trumpet, and she just took in her cornet, which was a gold one, and they offered her a lot of money for it. And my trumpet was solid silver.
Oh, that's worth a lot.
I'm thinking I need to figure out where it is. I think the case fell apart. Tell Cody Gary sent you. Tell him Uncle Happy Skrabanek would want him to play.
Ready.
I might have chopped up the name. Sorry, Gary. I like it. Skrabanek. If I say it 3 times, will he appear? Oh, shoot. All right. Deep in thought. Minnesota peeps. I'm over here in the Hastings area, and I am organizing. So I think next week I am meeting with the owners at Alexis Bailey Winery, and we are going to do a ruck in the fall. It'll coincide with harvest time, and I don't know. I haven't figured out. We're going to talk about all the dynamics of it next Thursday. We typically have done 10-mile rucks. I don't know. They were doing an aerial measurement and getting the lay of all of it, because they've got some open space, and then they've got some spaces between the different grapes out in the vineyards, and they have a great big open space where they do music and different artists. Because I went out there when there was some comedian kind of thing once too, like an opera comedian thing. But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited for that. We haven't even picked a day. I think it's in October. So keep your ears open for that. We have shorter.
I don't want to jinx it, but we got that August thing we're looking at right now too.
Yes. I know. I don't know if we should say it.
Knock on wood.
Right. We hope to have pretty significant event. Skibanek. Skibanek.
Focus.
I need to pronounce it correctly. Peterson, not everybody just gets to walk through life saying the words they want to say them. Like those Wyoming cowboys I've seen.
Right. You just say it the way it comes out, and then let everyone adjust.
Oh my gosh. Hey you guys, I'm doing a big, huge push. Again, this can be kind of Minnesota central, but it's all across country. Reads across America. Even my very own mother, who knows? She knows what I do. She knows how I do it and why I do it. I was making new flyers to be handing out today while I was having coffee over at her house. And she said, it's February. Isn't that kind of a Christmas kind of thing? How's that for you, Peterson? And I said, well, it is. But if we wait till Christmas, then we don't have enough wreaths. And I'm like, Mom, this year it was the end of October. We had like 4,500 wreaths. I didn't think we had more volunteers than that. And 3,000 of those wreaths had to go on grave specific places. So thanks, Brian. See you. Yeah, we got to almost 18,000 or just over 18,000. So, I mean, it all popped in, but if you wait till people are thinking about Christmas, then it gets late. It gets hard to plan. It gets hard to tell people, hey, let's go. So I'm pushing now. I know that it is February 9th, and I'm going to tell you, go sponsor a wreath. If you're in the position to do it, sponsor it once a month. I and Peterson run Fort Snelling, Wreaths Across America site, and the day. And so I guess I've been reaching out to some other coordinators as well. I know a couple down in Tennessee. And then I reached out to one up in Detroit Lakes here in Minnesota. There's a new Texas National Cemetery opening up. We met that lady, Peterson and I did, when we went out to Maine. What was that event called?
That was from seed to
stem.
Seed to stem.
Stem to stone. Stem to stone.
You're right.
There we go. Anyway, it's a big event they have every year, but we got taken out there. It was kind of fun. I guess we did a good job stepping in the first year, not knowing what we were doing. But the theme, oh my gosh, what is the theme this year? Remember me. Hashtag remember me. So when you, oh my gosh. Let's see if I can share it. Can I just share my screen instead of trying to put another picture in?
Should you share your screen?
Yes.
Will there be any lawsuits after you share it?
Oh, here you go. I think we'll be okay.
Remember,
I think we'll.
Family friendly.
Here you go. Remember, honor, teach. December 19th, 2026, National Wreaths Across America Day. Help the People's Patriot Project honor local heroes by sponsoring a wreath to be placed on a veteran's grave in December at Fort Snelling National Cemetery. You can use this code, or you can go to our webpage and make that sponsorship or donation. You can just donate dollars too. That I want everyone to know. If you donate dollars, it goes directly to sponsoring wreaths, and you can send it to the People's Patriot Project, or you can send it to or send it through Wreaths Across America. Just make sure you use the People's Patriot Project. You click them as a sponsorship group, and there you go. If you're in, say, West by God, Virginia, and you want to sponsor the People's Patriot Project or Fort Snelling, just go to the Fort Snelling Wreaths Across America page. Again, make sure you choose People's Patriot Project as your sponsorship group, and then go ahead and you're going to the gym. Go ahead and sponsor those, you guys. $17 for one wreath. It's not a huge ask. My son is dragging me to the gym to wear me out. All right. Thank you, Gary. We will be in touch. We will be in touch. I have to get that. You getting that number, Peterson?
Yep.
Did you? Okay.
I will get that, but I think I got his number anyway.
Okay. I might as well. All right. And let me tell you, February 15th, this coming Sunday, we've got two amazing guests, and one is a returning. I gotta say, Peterson, I don't think we've had Jesse James. I think we've tried. I don't think he's been on. If he has been, it was before we were keeping records, or or we filled him in and didn't fill him in. So I don't know what to say about that. So, because he's not on our pages. But we are going to be here at 1800 Central Time this coming weekend, every Sunday, with We Got Your 6 at 6, with our guest Joey McNutt, with the Ronnie McNutt Foundation. And I hate how that crunches it all together, even though I had it spaced out. And then we have Jesse James with music. If you've not seen the Ronnie McNutt Foundation or watched Joey McNutt do his presenting, he's real close to his mom as well. So just go check him out on Facebook is probably the easiest place, or maybe Google. I would just go find Joey is what I would do. Seems to be a quicker path. Check out what they're doing right now. He's working on some tiny homes for veterans. So great things happening out there. And that is our next week.
Sweet. Should we fact checking?
What are you fact checking?
Fact checking. Okay. Yeah, I think you're actually. I'm going to say it, Miss Eichmann. You're right.
I know. Did everybody hear that? Please, thank you.
Really.
Anybody who's recording right now, thank you. Today, I was right. Brian Kenzer, you guys. Brian Kenzer, he sponsors us as well. He's been gone. I mean, the guy lives the life that he has worked hard to live, and I'm a little bit jealous, but I love it. Love it to pieces. He sponsors us with Smart Living. It's a company that he's joined, and they're focused on American-made wellness products. He started a People's Patriot Project nonprofit site for us, and so he does support with a give back from the company. I'm actually a member. It's like a shopping membership, and it's a great deal. In fact, I hadn't yet hit send on my order for this month, and I was out on the front step today wondering where's my order, because I'm kind of excited about this month's stuff. That is Brian Kenzer with Smart Living.
I think because Shannon Book was here, I think we should end on one of his songs.
Absolutely. What song should we end on?
I need to probably update all the stuff for Shannon Book, which we will talk to him about doing that here soon. I only see one on our front page right now.
I saw, is it You're Not Alone?
Oh, we got two. Yeah, let's do You're Not Alone. I like it.
Sounds like a good song to do. Yeah.
Right.
Anything else, Frank?
I'm just happy to be here.
You are happy you're here.
We're happy you're here. This is Shannon Book. You're Not Alone.
He sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He thinks his life is over, he can't understand. A bottle of whiskey and some pills in the drawer. He doesn't want to hurt himself or hurt anymore. Why must it be this way? Just think it all over and listen to the words I say. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, brother, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. finds a crumpled letter just behind the door, begins to read it with tears in her eyes. A horrible feeling takes over inside. Says, honey, can I talk to you? There has to be something that we can do. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, baby, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. Ooh, you're not alone. 'Cause you are not alone. There are millions of people who fight with their demons each day. Yeah, yeah. And you are not alone. So take my hand, son, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He puts it away, 'cause now he understands.